market Uptrend channel. If you are the foreign investor who is interested in Vietnamese stock market, this YouTube channel will provide the most objective information.
Breaking news. Chinese economic data paint an upbeat picture. U.S. companies operating in China are not buying it. Chinese factory activity hit a decade high in February, according to the data released Wednesday. China economy continued to outperform even the most bullish analyst expectation, though U.S. businesses with operation in the Asian economic powerhouse remain as optimistic as ever, according to new reports. China manufacturing and services activity are soaring as the country continues to heal from the stranglehold the government put on businesses at its rigid effort to tame the COVID-19 outbreaks. On Wednesday, a leading guard of manufacturing hit an 11-year high. The Officer Purchasing Manager Index, or PMI, climbed to 52.6 last month. The National Bureau of Statistics, known as NBS, said. That was the magic highest reading since April 2012 and well above the 50.3 so that separates expansion from contraction. It easily beat the 50.5 estimates that emerged in Wall Street Journal poll of economists. The Caixin China General Manufacturing PMI, also released Wednesday, clawed its way into expansionary territory after 6 straight months of contraction. The gauge, separate from the government PMIs, focuses on smaller, private and tech-focused companies. Jet manufacturing wasn't only surprise among the day data. The gauge for services activity, known as the non-manufacturing PMI and the measurement of consumption, lived to fiery 56.3, also one of the highest readings in a nearly decade and above economists' expectation. Jet weather is specifically marks an opening the notoriously tight pocketbooks of Chinese customer remains unclear. February big jump after 6 months of contraction suggests a expected revival of China economy this year may have a start. Michel's petty economist. Analysts list constantly China Facebook agree, saying we continue to believe that spending trends in early second quarter will more reliably signal the strength of the China 2023 consumers campaign. Furthermore, the good news had yet to galvanize U.S. businesses operating in the world's number 2 economy after years of Beijing crippling anti-COVID policies and amid the heightened U.S.-China political tension. American companies are as varied as ever their prospects in China. Furthermore, the good news had yet to galvanize U.S. businesses operating in the world's now number 2 economy after years of Beijing crippling anti-COVID policies and amid the heightened U.S.-China political tension. American companies are as worried as ever of their prospects in China. China is no longer regarded by American companies as a primary investment destination is one worse, said the American Chamber of Commerce in China. In its annual business climate survey report released Wednesday. For the first time in report history, less than a half of respondents ranked in China as a top 3 investment priority. Half said they felt less welcome compared with a year ago, with a particular permission among the U.S. firms in the consumer sector. While U.S.-China trade has continued to grow throughout the pandemic, bilateral relations have become increasingly complex in American business community in China to navigate. In addition to bilateral political attention. Concerns include over-regulation in technology sector and anticipated government fiscal belt tightening. 2. Lender UOB acquired a Citigroup consumer banking business in Vietnam. United Overseas Bank on Wednesday said it has completed acquisition of Citigroup consumer banking business in Vietnam, including the transfers of 575 staff. This is part of UOB's acquisition of the American Investment Bank for consumer banking business markets. The deals were completed for Thailand and Malaysia in November and will be done in Indonesia for the end of this year, UOB said in the press release. Once completed, the acquisitions are expected to double UOB's existing retail customer base in the foreign market and add 5,000 people to its team strength. UOB now has nearly 7 million retail consumers across Asia. UOB Vietnam and Citigroup Vietnam will work to ensure that a seamless transition to consumers, which is expected to take 12 to 18 months as the bank works toward a full system integration. Though FLC meets the requirements of a public company and is therefore eligible to list, it had violated disclosure regulation, and so its share will not be tradable until it resolves issues. Within 50 days from the Friday, the company needs to explain the reason for the violations and how it intends to resolve them and accept. FLC share trading suspended on Upcom until it comes to clean violation. The Hanoi Stock Exchange has suspended Uptrend property developer FLC shares on its unlisted public company market just days after approving their listing. The shares would be listed on March 3rd, but not tradable, the board said. FLC will delist from the country main bourse in Ho Chi Minh City on February 13th. It immediately appeared to authorize us to reconsider the decision and told the shareholders that it would strive to list on Upcom.
Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to follow and subscribe this channel to update the latest news with Miss Market Uptrend. If you have any question, feel free to connect to Kakaotalk with us. Thank you.